Alright, apparently my sympathy is a new low. So I'll tell you what. For the user known as Valerie Flowers, this is not fun anymore. And I no longer wish to try to help you through what I call tough love, in a sense. I genuinely was trying to empathize with you in the last video I did. And obviously that did not have the effect I intended. You make allusions to doing things like hurting yourself, which is absolutely not what I want. And if you're genuinely having thoughts like that, I suggest you seek help, because you really shouldn't do that. You have a lot of potential, and I think you can reach it. So that said, obviously this isn't fun anymore. So, unless I am directly mentioned, I won't do any more videos on you. For now. Again, if there's ever something that you directly call me out, I'm going to have to. Because if I have a response, I'm going to, because you're putting these publicly online, as am I. And I just want to point out, this whole time you were putting yourself publicly online, and I was publicly responding to those things. Obviously with the Discord, that was a little different, but everything involving that was fairly lighthearted. Nothing I did was meant to be, like, super-duper malicious. It was mainly just trolling. As was with your friends. I never really said anything particularly malicious to your friends. I will point out, too, you do this kind of drama all the time. Do you not think of the effects this might have on the people you do that to? That's not what this is about. I genuinely think you should get help. And I genuinely don't want you to hurt yourself. That's why I made that last video, trying to sympathize. But obviously that didn't work. And I think it's really low you try to guilt trip me by putting something like that on me. But at the end of the day, that just means this isn't fun anymore. So, I want you to get help, and I want you to reach your full potential, but I'm not going to be a part of that, clearly. So, that's the last you'll hear of me on you for now. But you used to call out Filipos all the time for making suicide threats, so maybe don't do that yourself. That's kind of fucked up to try to put that on someone, especially when it's the last thing I want. And I'll clear something up, too. You brought up doxing and harassing someone's sister. That had nothing to do with me. Corbin was in a Facebook group where someone was in. Corbin was trolling that guy. Someone else in the group, not even Corbin, doxed that guy's sister and harassed her. That had nothing to do with me, and it had nothing to do with Corbin. It had even less to do with me. I just heard about it after the fact. Obviously, I'm not going to dox you. Obviously, I'm not going to do something like that. That's ridiculous. The last thing I want is for anything genuinely bad to happen to you. Everything I've done was in good fun, or to genuinely criticize points you made, because you make points publicly online, and I was rebutting those points. But I don't want you to hurt yourself, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you. So for now, I'm ending this saga. And if you notice, I didn't address you other than your username at the beginning. That's the end of that. Okay? So Valerie Flowers, as you've been calling yourself, just know that you won't have to worry about me if I don't hear anything genuinely about me that I absolutely need to respond to. But other than that, it's really fucked up you would try to put that on me. It really is. It's a low tactic. I don't know why you think sympathy is somehow a low tactic. But that's fine. If that's the way you feel about it, that's the way you feel about it. Don't do anything to hurt yourself. Don't be drastic. That's the last thing I want. It's the last thing anyone wants. I can tell you right now, you have plenty of people who care about you. From what I've heard, it sounds like your dad cares about you a whole hell of a lot, as are your family, as they've been supportive in your decisions. So, maybe focus on that. Obviously, that's really, I think, it I have to say here. I think that's the end of this saga for now. See you later.